Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. We're back here on Green River, and we're gonna stack these bales up here. I want to check them one after I offload them here to see if they actually turn to silage or if they're still grass. Decided I'm just gonna stack all these back here. They're wrapped up, so I mean it's not like they're gonna get wet or anything. And I don't really have a building around here big enough, I don't think, to put them in. I guess I could put them in. I don't know. I don't think they'd even fit in that one over there. Well, let me check them real quick, actually. Let me fold that back down while that's doing that. Let's check them here. Yeah, see, now it's going to take 2 days. Instead of 24 hours, it's going to take 48 hours. So some of the ones around the edge of the map, they'll be ready before the others. I think I'm just going to wait and sell them all at the same time, because I think the price doesn't change. I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. Yeah, silage is pretty much the same across the board, and I think it's the same. Yeah, see, they don't have a silage bale. It's just basically just silage. I mean, if you do it if you bale it or if you put it in the biogas, the price pretty much stays about the same all year round. So, silage, yep, pretty much about the same. So we'll head back over and pick the rest of these up. I can't decide what's the best route, going over north of field 20 here or just to the west of 10. We really need a right of access or right of way to get in there. I'm thinking if I put a road like right through here, I'd have to buy this field to do this, but cut these trees and put a road kind of right down through here around the edge of this field. I don't know, it's kind of tight right there on the corner, which makes me think the way over by field 10 is better. That's a plow. Alright, let's pick these up. This one is not as sensitive as the bale wrapper. This one you can just kind of get close to the bales and it'll pick them up. See, watch, I'm going to approach this one from the side. I'm not even going to go, see, watch, I'm not even go right in front of it. Just get kind of, yep, yo, it's magic, yep. Gotta like the magic here. Alright. I think I've still got time to plow. If I can get all these bales picked up, I think I'll still have time. What I need to do is cut a perimeter, though. Need to cut a perimeter. Makes it harder that I can't cut those bushes out. What they should have done is made the bushes just like they did down there around 35 that we cut out. Just made them like tops of trees to where we could grind them out. I'm guessing they might have just overlooked these up here. Would have been nice to plow all of this together. I can still plow some of it, but would have been nice to do it all. Would have made the map more fun. Clear it all out and plow it all up. You know what I didn't try? I didn't try the Robud on it. I wonder if the Robud would take them out. May have to do that. I gotta cut a perimeter around here anyway. Tell you what, I'll put it on the front of this. I think I can put it on the front with this on the back. Tell you what, I'm gonna go field 10 way here now. I know I probably can't cut these green ones out. Oh, it's gonna be tight quarters. It's a little bumpy, but I think I can cut these trees and put a road through here. I can get a little further left. It's a little flatter that way. Yeah, I can put a road through here. So I need to buy field 10 and 11. Get those bought together. There's a lot of timber up there on the west side of 10 and 11. So yeah, this makes for a better farmyard. It's a lot bigger. Can organize stuff better. Don't let me forget my road bud, guys. Trying to get these lined up. So we gotta wait a couple days before we can make money on this, but we will make a little bit of money. This should come out to about a little over 13,000 per load. So try to get these close here. Close enough. Hopefully they won't cause any lag or anything. Alright, where are those arms at? There they are. Let me just attach this. And magically it's going to keep closing there. Alright. I don't think I can do this. I think those bushes are decorative only. But I'm going to try it. Just to say we did. Totally running the stop sign. But you know, we got a deadline to meet, so. Yeah, this will make a great road right through here. Get these trees cut out. The only problem is, technically, we don't own the land. Not this right here yet. We need to buy field 10 to get this, so I think that's our next goal. Is to buy field 10. Where's one of these bushes at? Is that one of them? Let me go down here where I've already plowed at. That way I don't mess anything up. Alright, moment of truth. Probably won't work. Nope. Doesn't work. These bushes are decorative only, which means that they cannot be modified or changed in any way, shape, or form. Alright, that's a disappointment. Wish I could have got them out of there. Like I said, hopefully that will be a thing with 19. Is that we will have that option. I wouldn't see them not doing it because they did Estancia Lapacho that way. You know, everything in Estancia Lapacho, every bush, every weed, every whatever you want to call it, you could either plow it down or you could grind it down with a grinder. So hopefully they will make 19 that way. I really don't care about decoration. I mean, it's great and you can decorate it with bushes and plants that can be removed. Don't put something in there that's permanent that you can't plow out or maybe mow out or grind out, because that just makes it more unrealistic. Now see, my plow, and especially this roebuck, would be able to take out bushes like that realistically. And they do on other maps. Take a look at the old farm. Most of the hedges and plants over there, I'd say, you know, a good 90% of them, or maybe 99% of them, you can plow out or grind out or something. There's one exception on the old farm. There are some hedges around the main farm that you cannot remove. Which, you know, I wish you could, just so it would be more realistic, but I mean, I'm okay with it. I guess those hedges can stay around the main farm, but it still would be nice to have the option to remove them if I wanted to. Which brings me back to, you know, I wish we could modify the ground. I mean, to be able to, well, that sure is orange over here. I don't see anything, but that loading distance was orange on the ground. Did y'all see that? Back up here a little bit. Yeah, look at that. See that? Huh. Nowhere else is it like that. I wonder if that maybe was like a road or something, like an access point to this field. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I need a back gate access right here to get into my farm. To get into the farmyard. I don't think the next load is going to be a full load, so we'll bring it on in and stack it up over here. Let me dump these arms off. I'm just going to put them right here, I think. The thing about this is, with the robot, you got to take the robot off first and then take the arms off. Can't leave it on there. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's because it's so bulky, or I don't know. Trying to get it lined up. So we've got roughly maybe $40,000 sitting right here now. About, maybe that's a guesstimate. That's an approximately $40,000 right there right now. Because you think 13,000, so that's 10,000 times 3. Add on the, it's going to be over 3,000 for the rest there. That is, I don't know if that's Common Core math. I don't like Common Core math. I mean, the old school math was better. But figuring it that way does work a little. I don't know that that's technically Common Core math. I think that's just taking the what do you call it, the rounding it off to tens and stuff like that, kind of like you're counting change. So we got 3 stacks of bales, $13,000 each. So you know that, okay, there's $13,000 there. There's 3 sets of 10, so that's $30,000. Then you've got the 3,000 some odd dollars left over. And 3 times 3 is 9. So that would be $39,000. Then you factor in the little bit of $100 that goes over the 3,000, and that brings you to around $40,000. So yeah, I was never good at math, but that's another way of figuring it. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa. Whoa. Kind of got on that bale a little bit too much. I think that's what I'm going to name my horse in 19, is Nelly. I don't know. Depends on what the horse looks like, what color it is. I wonder if you'll be able to pick pick out your horse, or you just buy them at random, like the cows and stuff now. I wonder if you'll be able to buy like a white one, or a black one, or a brown one, or a spotted one, or if you'll be able to select what kinds. I know you'll be able to ride them around the farm, so I'm gonna get me a cowboy hat and some cans of baked beans and be a cowboy. Alright, so yeah, this is not a full stack here, so we are ready to plow, guys. We are ready to plow. We are there. Let me run these back over to the farm here. You know what? I'm going to take the shorter way. This is a shorter way, I think, instead of going all the way around there. But it's just so tight. Can't get to... Guess if we cut that tree there. Still, the bushes are not... can't remove those. I want the customization in my farm. That needs to be a thing. You give me a bush hog and we can take anything out. Or a dozer. Give me a dozer. Give me a bulldozer with a dozer blade. And a bush hog. We'll take it out. We'll get it done. We will get the job done. So we're probably looking at what? $45,000 here? I mean, it's money. It's not a lot of money, but I mean, it's something from that, was there already that we could cut. So it'll be a little extra bump in the bank account. Alright, so let me fold this back, and I'll tell you what, I'm just going to park this. I'm not going to wait for this thing. It takes forever for this thing to reset, so shut the engine off, lights off. I'm going to tab back over. We're going to start plowing. It is time. So let me get in here. And actually, you know what? We need to do the perimeters before we do it with this big plow. Let me go back to that tractor. Needed it after all. Need my roller on the back too as a weight. I think they're all over here. Here's my robud. Okay. And my roller is back here somewhere. Yep, there it is. It's getting late in the day, guys. It's gonna be 6 o'clock in 4 minutes. 6 p.m. That sun is gonna start going down. By 8 o'clock we gotta quit. So I got 2 hours to plow all this out. No, I need to get the perimeter done at least within 2 hours. I can plow the inner parts of it out, after the sun goes down, but I need to get the plow returned by midnight, I think it is. So alright, let me get it across here. Alright, so I need to set the perimeter up here. Do I want to do it square, or do I want to include all that? I probably want to include all that. I'll just do in rows in here. So let's find our groove here. Lights on. Robud on. Shares down. Activate plow. Or allow create fields, you know what I mean. See if I can see where my furrows are. Alright, we have started. Not doing a good job, but we have started. And now I need to turn this probably right here. Leave a little bit of an edge there. And all I've done is just raise the plowshares up. Come back down here. This is going to be a little bit harder without being able to see it. I'm going to zoom in, I think. There we go. Now I can see it. Just got to zoom in and get away from those trees. Alright, I'm going to curve this a little bit. Get this line back up. What? Great demand at the balloon for canola. Do we have canola? Oh wait, we're in seasons. We can't sell canola yet, can we? No, it's not time yet. What's the great demand for? Now, just out of curiosity. 1242. No. According to this, it'll be higher the first day of winter. So we're going to wait. I do know for a fact that they are going to redo the selling system in 19. A lot of people have complained about the pricing system, how they can't sell all of their crop, and I mean, you sell one load and the price drops drastically, and that is not realistic. That is not how it works in real life. I think they want to try to make it more like real life, so it doesn't drop. I mean, you sell one load and then the price drops? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. Who remembers that commercial? What was it, Geico? Was that Geico? I think it was. But yeah, the pricing system for 15 was better than 17. I will say that. They took the fun out of harvesting your crops, storing it, and selling it for a good price. And it doesn't change per load. It might change per day, and I'll even, in 15 it was per hour. I'll even give them, change the price per hour. I'll give you that. But don't do it per load. I mean, what if the other farmers were lined up behind us to sell their load? Well, the price would go down just because somebody sold one load of grain. That's not realistic. Alright, let's see how that looks. I kind of went rogue there at the end here. Kind of curved it around. I think that looks good. To do this, to plant this manually, I think this will work. So let me go around one more time with this, just to make it a little bit wider. And we'll go do the perimeter on 22. So yeah, hopefully the selling system will be better in 19. Yeah, I mean, give us the hour back if nothing else. Do it like you did 15. Give us a whole hour to sell, as much crop as we can, and then change it after the hour. And you can, I mean, you can have the market reflect prices, just don't have them change per load. I think that's the problem. Don't have them change per load. Have them change, you know, per hour, or, you know, I mean, prices do change throughout the day, but they shouldn't change per load. I think that's where we're running into our problems there. Should change, you know, maybe per hour, or, you know, update per hour, or, you know, something, you know, space it out more, not per load. Maybe every 30 minutes or something. Maybe, you know, make that a setting. You could actually make that a setting. How do you want the sale prices to work? Do you want them to be, you know, change per hour? Do you want them to change per 30 minutes, per 15 minutes? You know, put that as a setting in there. Not per load. Not per load, because that is not realistic. Alright. Alright guys, we're going to head over to 22 and cut the perimeter on this in the next episode. Alright guys, so until then, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.